Hello, ocean explorers. Today we're going on the ultimate ocean safari. We're searching for the biggest creatures to ever live on Earth. Even bigger than the biggest dinosaurs. We're talking about whales. Some are longer than school buses, weigh more than 20 elephants, and can hold their breath for over an hour. But these gentle giants are full of mysteries. And here's something magical whales can sing. Their songs travel hundreds of miles through the ocean. Let's discover these incredible giants. Did you know there are almost 90 different types of whales? And they come in two main groups. First, there are the giants with baleen. That's like having a giant comb in your mouth instead of teeth. These whales eat some of the tiniest creatures in the ocean. Blue whales, humpback whales, and gray whales are all baleen whales. A blue whale's heart is the size of a small car. Its tongue weighs as much as an elephant. And a baby blue whale drinks 50 gallons of milk every day and gains 200 pounds daily. That's like gaining the weight of a whole person every single day. Then there are toothed whales. These include orcas, killer whales, sperm whales, and dolphins. Yes, dolphins are actually small whales. These whales hunt bigger prey like fish and squid using their teeth. The biggest animal ever to exist on Earth isn't a dinosaur. It's the blue whale, and it's alive right now in our oceans. How amazing is that? Every year, whales go on one of the longest journeys of any animal on Earth. Some travel over 10,000 miles. But why? Many whales spend summer in cold polar waters where there's tons of food, tiny, shrimp-like creatures called krill. They eat and eat and eat, building up thick layers of blubber. That's fat that keeps them warm and stores energy. Then, when winter comes, they swim thousands of miles to warm tropical waters. But here's the cool part. They don't go there to eat. They go there to have their babies. Baby whales are born without much blubber, so they need warm water to survive. The mothers nurse their babies in these safe, warm waters, teaching them how to swim and breathe properly. After a few months, when the babies are bigger and stronger, the whole family makes the long journey back to the cold feeding grounds. Year after year, whales follow the same routes their ancestors have used for thousands of years. Scientists think whales navigate using the Earth's magnetic field, the position of the sun, and even by remembering the shape of coastlines. They're like living GPS systems. Listen, can you hear that? Those haunting sounds are whale songs, and they're one of nature's most beautiful mysteries. Male humpback whales create the most complex songs. They can last up to 20 minutes, and the whales repeat them for hours. Each population has its own song, and they change it slightly every year. It's like they have their own musical culture. Whale songs can travel for hundreds of miles underwater. Sound moves much better through water than through air. Whales might be singing to attract mates, mark their territory, or even just for the joy of it. But whales don't just sing. They click, whistle, trumpet, and even slap their tails and fins on the water. Each sound means something different. Orcas have distinct calls that are unique to their family group, like having their own language. Toothed whales use echolocation. They make clicking sounds that bounce off objects and come back to them. It's like having natural sonar. They can see with sound, finding prey in dark or murky water. Look, there's a whale surfacing. See that spray shooting up? That's the whale's blow. It's breathing out. Whales are mammals just like us, which means they breathe air. But unlike fish with gills, whales have to come to the surface to breathe through their blowholes. That's like having nostrils on top of your head. Watch what happens before a deep dive. The whale takes several big breaths at the surface, then whoosh. Up goes the tail, and down goes the whale. Sperm whales can dive over a mile deep and hold their breath for up to 90 minutes. How do they do it? Their bodies have special adaptations. Their lungs collapse under pressure, their heart rate slows down, and they store extra oxygen in their muscles and blood. And check out these amazing moves. When whales jump out of the water, it's called breaching. They might do it to communicate, remove parasites, or just for fun. Some whales also slap their tails or fins on the water. Each behavior might mean something different. When whales dive deep to feed and then come up to breathe and poop. Yes, whale poop is important. They bring nutrients from the deep ocean up to the surface. These nutrients help tiny plants called phytoplankton grow, which creates oxygen for our planet. Whales also help fight climate change. Their bodies store huge amounts of carbon, and when they eventually die naturally, that carbon sinks to the ocean floor instead of going into the atmosphere. But whales face big challenges. Ocean noise from ships makes it hard for them to communicate, plastic pollution harms them, and climate change affects their food supply. The good news? People around the world are working to protect whales. Many whale populations that were once endangered are recovering. Gray whales, humpback whales, and some others have made amazing comebacks thanks to conservation efforts. From the tiniest tide pool creatures to these magnificent giants, the ocean is full of incredible diversity. Whales remind us that the biggest doesn't mean the scariest. These gentle giants are peaceful and intelligent. But you know what? We've explored so much water, deep seas, coral reefs, tide pools, and now whale territory. Next time, let's head somewhere completely different to the frozen world of the Arctic. Get ready to meet creatures that live in one of the coldest places on Earth. Keep wondering about whales, ocean explorers. These singing giants have so much more to teach us.